Good day, ma'am. I am Adris Misaila D from BSSW1C. So this is my finished product. I choose this swan because it represents my personality and the different qualities that who I am as a person and also as a student. So a swan is widely known as a symbol of grace, beauty, calmness, and inner strength. So these characteristics reflect how I see myself and how I try to present myself in my daily life. So just like a swan that moves smoothly and elegantly across the water, I aim to carry myself with composure and maintain peaceful while facing challenges or difficulties situations. So at first glance, we notice that a swan appears calm and gentle. And this reflects my outward personality. I am someone who is usually quiet, soft-spoken, and approachable. I prefer to observe and understand situations before reacting, and I try to avoid unnecessary conflict. However, what people often do not see is that, like a swan, paddling continuously beneath the surface of the water, I am always working hard behind the scenes. I put effort into my studies, responsibilities, and personal growth, even if it's not always visible to others. So this shows that I am determined and hardworking despite my calm exterior. The swan also symbolizes purity and sincerity, which connects to my values as a person. I strive to be genuine in my actions and honest in my relationships with others. I believe in treating people with kindness, respect, and understanding. And as a first-year BSSW student, these values are especially important because I am preparing myself to serve and others in the future. So like a swan that moves peacefully in its environment, I aim to create harmony in the space I am part of. In addition, the swan represents strength and resilience. Even though it looks like delicate and graceful, it is actually strong and capable of protecting itself with necessary. This symbolizes my inner strength, and there are times when I may feel challenged or pressured, especially as a student adjusting to new responsibilities. But I continue to push forward and do my best. I may not always show it outwardly, but I have the courage and determination to overcome obstacles and grow from my own experience. Furthermore, the process of carving the swan from perla soap also represents patience and dedication. Creating the ship required careful effort, attention to detail, and perseverance. So this reflects how I approach my goals in life. I take my time, learn from mistakes, and continue improving myself step by step. So overall, my swan carving is a representation of both my outer and inner self. It shows my calmness, kindness, and gentle nature, as well as my hidden strength, determination, and resilience. So, through this symbol, I am able to express who I am as a person and who I aspire to become in the future. So, just like a swan that remains graceful while moving forward, I strive to face life with dignity, purpose, and strong heart. Thank you.